everyone's racing, so no one's watching. That's fine with me. Alright, now let me just start setting things up. Okay, so in Discord. Hi fellas.
Is that because the national sport has that speed, like the speed pitch in it?
It's, yeah, and it's running a big single chainring, just, not good for me.
I must admit, I loved it last year, but that's because I'm not like a pure TP, but sort of something with a bit of,
Okay.
like a bit of,
Make it a little bit quiet.
a bit of elevation and a bit of, descent, like it's, something that you're not on the power like the whole time really suited me.
Yeah, that one's the Nationals TT, so it's just pure VO2. It's not a sprint. It's fairly long. Not for me. I can't turn on 5, 6, 7 watts. Cruise it. It's big effort, so. Nah. Going to the Masters this year. Only one lap.
Evening, fellas.
Alright.
How's everyone feeling?
Yeah, as good as I was this morning.
I'm actually feeling a bit better than this morning because that was going to be rough.
Yeah.
I'm already 7.5 minutes down, so.
Well, look, speaking for myself, I'm not too worried about DT, but I am going to race
Hey, guys.
most of the races as a race to just get some good kind of racing in before Swift Racing league.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's basically just to get back into things. How's the sound? Is it Matthias and Stefan?
Only what, 10 people, maybe Josh? Stephen?
Yeah, something like that.
Are you guys riding?
Pretty good.
Or are you doing another
very
time zone? What about 5 minutes to go?
Good, yeah.
Good, mate.
These races are good because you have a neutral start.
The sprints tonight is just fastest through, right? So it's not like, it's not first across the line each sprint.
Yeah, it's just fastest through and you get 2 chances. So basically you go through the same sprint twice, but it's just your fastest one from that one effort. Or maybe you get 2, but the quality of this field won't really matter. And I think it goes, instead of being top 10, I think it goes all the way down to like 80th or 90th, maybe even longer. Yes, we had the fun of doing it this morning and being very confused. Well, I was very confused because I missed the email while we were sleeping.
Many of us can finish in the pack as we can, or sometimes you race fast, really.
Yeah, it's just
Massive bunch.
it's just trying to hang on in this bunch. It's just a good way to get ready for our Division 1 racing.
Yeah. Yeah, just make sure you're in front of the split.
Yeah, so because we're in Australia. What time zone are you, Stefan? You in Europe? So I got an email at 11:30 last night. My partner Whitney was vomiting
There's KOM on this.
last night, so I wasn't really paying attention. And then had a terrible sleep last night and woke up and got on the bike. and was
Like
most
the
confused.
Time or whatever it is,
Yeah.
the short one.
Yeah.
Well, not short really, but
I might take this off
It's
now.
like 6 minutes.
no, I think it'll be like 3 to 4 minutes. I think.
Yeah. No, that's still gonna hurt. My
Yeah.
hands as well.
Well, those two. Which wheels?
Hey, Simon.
to use?
I've gone with disc.
Yeah, I've gone with disc. Mine's not long enough to hurt the disc.
Cool.
Oh yeah, so you're in actual EMEA zone. EMEAEIO.
Bigger than our
We're
CRL races.
9 o'clock tonight. I was tempted to race in this zone originally, but trying to keep APAC going. Works out well for us, almost, because we've got another teammate, David Raynham, able to race with us now.
I wish them luck keeping this thing neutral.
It worked pretty well last season, because if you go off the front, they give you a time penalty.
Okay. Yeah, well, I hope everyone knows that.
So how long did
I think it's usually about 5 minutes or so. It's just to make sure everyone's up and rolling together, so no one's, like, you know, haven't got that crazy start.
Yeah.
And then they warn you with about 400 or 300 metres to go that neutral's over. But then once neutral's over, no one sprints off the front. It's just sort of a steady ramp.
except for tonight when everybody sprints off the front?
Yeah, last time I did it was a pack of 50, not a packet of 100 and, what is it, 118.
Yeah. That be down the back. That's going to be my biggest issue. I love floating around the back.
Yeah, it's so annoying that you can only see 100 riders. If you're at the back, 10 riders disappear, you don't know where they're gone.
Yep.
That's going to be fun, guys, in the chat, not in my team. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully, so my heart rate, everything's good. Might as well start that. It's cooler today, but it's still not exactly Zwift racing season. 20 something degrees, probably 18 or 19 now, but the house is still warm. I turn the music down just a tad while I got a
Looking
chance.
through the results, there's some guy did 6.1 watts a kilo. And then
Yeah, Turgles.
everybody else was like, well, everybody else, it then went to 5.6 and then 5.3.
Yeah, Turgles is the number one Zwifter. He's the one that rode away from the Premier League race in Harrogate.
Oh, really? He's a monster.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck.
Get into my normal view.
Hang in there, Josh. Don't lose any time in this race.
Alrighty.
That much for 3.5 watts.
I thought it was going to be 2.1.
Nah, 2.5 was for B or C group. Let's go 3.5. But they're doing 5 plus on the front.
Yeah, they'll hold it until it all comes together, so even if it stretches out, just stay mid-pack.
Yeah. No, I'm right. No, good.
Alrighty, I'm going to try and ease up a bit. I'm in 31st. Anyone seen Elton, the ride leader?
I'm like 70th.
I think he's with me. I'm 160. Guy who won KT as well.
Slowly coming back into it.
Yeah, Elton's getting the shits with him.
Yeah, I'm 117, he'll be 110.
Yeah.
Awesome, might win.
I'm dropping back. I'm in the 60s now.
So,
Alright, I'm in 91st, 92nd. I gotta make sure I don't lose the draft here.
About 80th position. I am on to the
I knew this would be funny.
Yeah.
This is still standard neutralize. I mean, in a road race, neutralize is a bit fast.
Yeah, you need a car blocking the road. It's eased up a bit. Thanks, Mick. Thanks, Carl. I think that was a go, go, go. No, not a go, go, go. How's the sound, guys? Is it too loud? It's very loud in my ears. I can just turn it down, mate. For myself. Yeah, it's definitely grouped up. One of my mates' piglets off the back. What are you doing, Piglet? Rule number 1. Stay mid-pack. This is a lovely ride. If we can do this for 2 laps, I'll be happy.
Just keep this till the top of the KO. Some of the other races are obviously blown up a little bit.
Some guy sprinting. Where are you? Where are you, Pit, for? What number? 120th? Oh man, I had to accelerate there. Too many knobheads, that's the problem.
That's where it started. I should have started it when we were close.
Yeah, they missed their chance. Apparently you called go at 2 kilometres.
You didn't.
Well, fuck me, let's go. Oh, I'm at the front now. I told you this would be funny, Paul.
No, let's go. Now we go.
Whose idea was this? There's Josh. Yeah, Paul. You got screwed. That's what happens when you pay attention. Where's David Raynham? I haven't seen the mop of hair around. Yeah, I'll join you soon, Paul, once the sprinting gets going. So much saltiness in the chat. How's the sound? Do I need to adjust anything? Just an easy 50 kilometers an hour. I don't know, Big Lad, I reckon that was a tactical drop. Who's that going forward? TV time. By the way, don't look at me for the sprint banners, I got no idea. And skill. I'm assuming you can hear Discord. Problem is Discord's got two channels sometimes. Which is funny, Gil, because I'm in Australia. The signals could go to the furthest. There's a sprint banner coming up. I'm not sprinting, I'm just trying to stay in. There goes David Raynham. Oh yeah, I think I'm in. Get out of the way, people. What is this? Peak hour sprint home. That's 2 out of the lap. I can ease up here now. Time for screen shottage. Yep, another sprint coming. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, it is. What is it? Only 13 minutes in. It's going to be over fast though. 50 kilometres an hour. Another sprint banner. Heads up, I think another sprint banner is coming up. Okay. We're not fun anymore. Good work, guys. Masaka crew's on the front. They'll hit the climb pretty hard. Masaka are in the Swift Orange. Is this the climb? I got no idea. I think it's just a bit before the climb. It's too early. Hey Marco. Just trying to find my racing legs, Marco, but so far so good. Oh. Well, problem is it's 2 laps and there's a climb. Not a steep climb, but when you got Turgles in the race, you only need 3%. We've got Josh in the race, Josh Harris. Hoping he can stay in the top 10. Hey Paul, how's your race going? Someone asked about the neutral start. I think the climb must start soon. Let me try and get Speedy louder. Or is it Tristan? Where's Tristan? Yeah, I'm running a PC. It's an old gaming PC, but I think the important thing is it hasn't got bottlenecks. Plus, it's well-known technology for Zwift. Can you guys hear the chat, or is the Zwift too loud? I'm going to turn Zwift down a bit. That's better. There's Craig. Hey Craig. Well, I'm on the barriers. Go with the barriers. Wonder if I can sue for a near kicker.
Even I'll be having nightmares from ZRL last season.
Without getting the phone,
Yeah, they're about to give us nightmares.
I reckon lots of people might be drag trying to get on time.
Yeah.
So stay near the front if you can. But that's right, I would work that time. Start with that.
I'll post this slider until the pack.
Yeah. So it hasn't been mentioned. Yeah. Everyone's tired of the cricket.
Still very draftable, isn't it? Okay, we're in. Ah. Super tuck. All right.
Hey, well done, Shane. Well done, boys.
Yeah, Marco. This is like last time, I say. I just need to know where the super tuck is so I can stop pedaling 2 seconds beforehand.
Did we lose anyone?
Yeah, me. Speedy.
Speedy.
No worries.
Good hit out, Speedy.
Hit off. Yeah, keep back.
You might get back on. The front's not going to push.
That's good stop. Cool, look right in front of me.
Under 4 club.
Second time up that, it might be a bit harder. Although, who knows, because they would have got the fastest time that time.
And also fastest through sprints. People might take it easier.
Yeah.
Whew.
Now it's just while we're cruising, I'm getting my pack to go, and the whole one down my back.
Yeah.
It's working pretty well, I suppose.
Yeah, I do frozen towels on my days. Frozen little ant towels.
You guys hearing that in the chat? Aussies,
It works.
Swift Racing,
Yeah.
ice packs, ice towels. It's like in other countries. Swift Racing is also during our hot season.
I'll leave it with you, Dan, it's right.
Just come with me.
Yeah, they haven't really mastered Zwift yet. They're level 17, 18.
Yeah.
Last season that attacked just before descents. I'll turn it up, Marco. Thanks for the feedback. Hope I don't get dropped. Or right through to the front like Amber. Okay. Leave it there. Should be able to hear them breathing now. Yeah, boy. Neutralised start, Piglet. Remember them days? I saw him say start.
Reckon we've still got Josh in here.
Yeah, I saw Josh at the top.
Yeah, Josh is there.
Yeah, just fine.
You're talking about the whinging. We've got one Pommy. I think he lives in, I'm not sure where he lives in Australia. Speedy, Paul Speed. He's in the group chasing behind.
Hey Jay, do we know who's in our top for COL?
Yeah,
Not yet.
no, I haven't even looked to tell you the truth. Who's signed in?
Yeah, I think we got till the 7th. The 7th they'll then.
Oh, I don't.
That group's coming back now.
Yeah, has one line that.
I'm not
Hey,
interested
one
in
behind
pushing
us.
it.
Is that Discord good now or too loud? It looks like it's just below my voice, which is good.
Wow.
Are they whinging about the neutral start?
Yeah,
Oh, was that it? Yeah.
it's becoming way too much negativity on Swift.
Oh, yeah.
People just
Yeah.
it's just ride now. We're not racing around it.
I've got Piglet in the chat. He was pretty much last. He was like, I obeyed the rules, but he's also laughing about it. He knows that it's just a game.
Exactly. Needs to chill out.
I'll put it up a little bit
There
higher.
was a guy complaining about the dart ride the other day because it was so hard out of the gate. And we're like, what? Have you ever ridden Swift before? This is what we do.
Yeah, I've never done cyclocross, but it's basically cyclocross, isn't it?
Yep.
Or like a cross-country mountain bike start as well.
Yep.
And actually, to be fair, a lot of quits,
Yeah.
Killians start really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one thing if you've got like 150 people in a race for 5 hours. But if it's a 20-minute race, 10 minutes of neutralisers is bullshit.
Like, to be honest, I don't think it really fucked up the race. Like,
Except for no one saw him say go.
Yeah,
True.
I saw him say go, but everyone else was whinging, so I was up for about half a second. I was like, did he say go? I don't know. He also missed his 300 metres to go. Well, I definitely did.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the above.
I got the stream, so I can look through later.
Made that first sprint exciting.
Good for the views.
Yeah.
Plenty of laughs. My best stream was when I was doing my birthday race and I got confused. I thought we were on the last lap. Sprinted for the banner in Paris, unclicked. Looked up after clicking back in. I was off the front. I was like, oh shit, I've done sticky watts. So I started to apologise for doing sticky watts, and it was still not a lap, so I could have stayed in. But I was so confused, I just ended up stopping and dropping.
And all caught on video.
Yeah, I look like a right knobhead. It's because I was like, how did I get off the front on the last lap? Something must have gone nuts when I looked down. Yeah, the chat will remember that one.
Who's E. Leverack? And why has he got a tick next to his name? What's he done in his past?
Ed Laverack
fucking
was
strong.
2019 British Hill Climb champ.
Nice.
He's pretty strong. Yeah.
He's actually the guy. There's 3 guys that created Backpedal. Him,
Yeah.
Phil Lovett, and Com Hunt TV.
Alright, here we go again, boys. Don't get...
Oh, wrong was that? Oh.
If I keep pushing, you could get there when we sit up after the sprint. Oh, it's going on.
That's good, Marco. I'm winning. Beating Ed by 400 metres. Oh, off the front. Yeah, exactly, Paul. This is why Zwift is so much different.
These sprints are going to kill me.
If you did this outdoors, you'd be half a kilometre behind. And you get stuck behind wheels. In Zwift, you don't want to be on front. Well, if you're in front, you've got to make sure you do a long sprint. So you don't get dropped when they all fly past you. I've got 140 grams of sugar in that cup. I wasn't sure how hard I'd have to be going. No, not 3 to 5 minutes. But if you're at the front and it's a 15-second sprint, just keep sprinting for another 10 seconds after the banner and you'll be on easy. Hey Scott, how's that chocolate going?
What does
Sorry.
a tick next to your name mean anyway?
That you've done something in your past of note. So Drew's got one for the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Chris Pritchard's got the Commonwealth Games. He's got the tick.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he makes a B grade. Yeah. Chris is a monster.
Yeah, David Rayner, who's our teammate today, he's the guy that Chris talks about in the taking your Strava com.
Oh yeah.
Very funny between those two. You didn't answer your phone, Scott. Carl's messaged you. You could be in this race. Nah, good, we went left. I was worried we were going to go through those back markers. How's my hair? I've actually got a hairdresser across the street, but I'm a tight ass. So Greg Morgan's riding with Eva. I think they possibly could be against us in Division 1 this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty good. I mean, Greg's pretty good.
Yeah, Greg's a beast. Just got to stay away from the hills. Whitney won't cut my hair. Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it very short because it's very boring. But when I was in year 9, I think, I had a speech to give at school. So I stupidly let my mum cut my hair. And it was like something out of The Simpsons. when Mr. Burns takes over the baseball team.
Righto.
My sideburns are up here
Again.
because you kept messing it up, kept getting higher. So since then, I don't trust family members cutting my hair. Good thing is you can't see the back of my head. Doesn't matter. See you, Carl. Thanks for watching. New bottle. Oop. Ah. Need to take it for a walk. That's why David walks around the pond, isn't it? Plonks his fish in the pond and walks it. Or is that his version of dogging with the fish? Whoop. Stay on the trainer. I don't want a trainer falling off the incident. Not sure, Paul. We'll have to ask him. Is he still here? Where's the afro gone? Can't see him. I was hoping for a dropout, possibly before the race, but not now that I'm here. All that work. Not that it matters. It's just Zwift, isn't it? Still. Thanks, Marco. I must be getting some views if I'm getting solicited, non-solicited messages.
Another sprint, it was so much fun.
Oh yeah. Cheers with a heads up, Captain. All right, here we go. My rider's not even getting out of the saddle. Get out of the saddle, you bastard. That's all. Right. There's David. He's got an Aero helmet on. Aero helmet, Aero jersey. Yeah, it's handy having a kit too that is a team kit. I noticed in the TT there's a few teams using the same kit as back pedal.
Bikes everywhere. It's gross, isn't it? I've never seen a race decimated in it's like this. And they're coming from everywhere.
That's speed.
Yeah.
You can get caught out on those sprints pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of guys got drifted off on that last one. Once you're 5 metres off the back, it's a long way back on.
On my map, I've got 4 red blobs, not including mine. It's just... What?
I think we've still got everyone in this front group except you, Speedy, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, David Raynham's here.
Yeah.
I like it, neutral finish.
I'm glad there's no power-ups. One less thing I have to worry about.
Yeah.
We need Godzilla to make a neutral finish.
Yeah.
Although, with the number of sprints, you can easily pick up a feather.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Just the climb and then run to the line. We just got to keep Josh in the front group.
10K to go, boys. 10K.
How much lag is there in my like time delay, Marco, in the stream?
Have all the sprint speed done now? Apart from the end.
Yep.
We just got the climb and then the finish.
Yep.
Cool. Never know how. Let's put as lower latency as possible. Sometimes it's longer. Yeah, this climb is super drafty. You just got to keep punching on those little ramps. perfect climb for someone like me. If I was fitter, like I was during last CRL, I'd definitely be licking my lips. But when you got Turgles, something else is puckering up for this climb. Hey Tommy. Definitely a disc wheel climb, that's for sure.
And so, Andy Latwick doesn't race regularly?
Yeah, he did last season. Only one race, I think.
Okay. All right.
He was doing the hill climb champ.
Oh, okay.
Well, struggle, yes, but still push the pace. I'm not an A+ rider anymore, and I'm 76.5. It'll come back, just not today. At least I got the watts, the raw watts anyway. Got the nice song. This song's definitely good for this climb.
Here we go.
Alright. Remember, it's gonna be a sprint at the top.
Someone's gone.
Yeah.
So where's my power graph? Dave will kill me. I don't know that. See how my cadence spun up then as I put the power in? Oh yeah. Happy with that. Now where's Josh? That climb definitely suits me. There's Jay. Yes, David. Yep, David. Is Josh here?
Yep.
Awesome. Alrighty.
I think we're all here.
That was far easier than the first one.
Yeah, less of the sprint at the top, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I was in much better position.
Yeah, so everyone's watched that YouTube video. Do you guys want to give that a go? Nah, just joking.
Not in this one. in DOL, why not? maybe after a couple of races, you see.
I reckon so many teams are going to try and do that now.
Yeah, true.
Nah, Marco, they're not taking it.
I reckon we give it a go sometime during the season. Why not?
Quietness.
What was the video?
What's his name? Slide Bradley did a video about BL13 taking on, who was it? It was the Legion race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the top racers, and they did a lead out. 8 riders all suddenly sprinted off, and they held them off for 10Ks.
and got 5 in the top 5.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. They all used the aero power up at the same time and just
Yeah.
absolutely changed
Cheers.
it.
Cheers, Greg. I'm not going to type because I'll probably get dropped.
I reckon we would have been able to do it last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking last season. It didn't matter what bike we had because we could always bring the brake back if we had to. This season, well, we'll see who we line up against.
Yeah.
Little split.
Yep.
Just a tester, I reckon. See, we hold him back up again, and I probably could have sat in the group, but I'd much rather put in 10 seconds and be on the wheel than sitting there wishing I'd done 10 seconds and got on the wheel.
Well, that dropped a couple.
Yeah. Yes, I weren't ready for that. James is hanging around the back. Going again.
Alright. I'll drop back and go forward again. Oh, yeah. Nice effort.
Come on, boy.
Well done.
Good work, boys.
Solid work out.
Oh, well, good work, boys, for finishing in the pack. Sounds good.
We actually had a really solid team for that. One, two.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see how we go Tuesday. Surely we'll be up there.
Boy, good job for getting round. That was good.
Go on, Joshy.
Well done, Josh.
Well done, boys. Thank you very much.
Hey, it's David.
Thanks, Dave.
I have got a voice. Now I'm done. Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
That's right, mate. More than
That's
welcome.
good, mate. You did well.
He always says he's got no legs. Today he's messaged me, I'm done.
Yeah, that was good. Very good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Good course, Matt.
Yeah, plenty of that once it settles.
Good course for me and you, David. A little bit heavier.
Yeah, we sit in a lot, can't we?
I must admit, I was like, I think I did a lot of work over that race because I didn't sprint any of those sprints, and so I was doing these like massive, just like longer, VO2 to just stay on the back of the bunch.
Yeah, that was with you. I'd try and get near the front before the front line and then slowly drift back through the pack.
Yeah.
I tried that on a couple of them, but I just found it harder than just sprinting.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
actually working. You were working for like a minute plus just to stay in.
Yeah, I had no sprint legs, so that was the only option.
I think it gave us a good look into next Tuesday though. Like that's where we're gonna actually want to get some points.
Yeah, because Josh
It's,
is going for a top 10, I reckon, here. So if we can get a top 10 in the TTT, give him a chance, send him up the Alp on the last stage, and then tell him he's crap if he doesn't do very well.
Oh no, Ben, I was talking about the ZOL. I think Tuesday week.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think we're doing the same course again with sprints and whatnot. So
Yeah, it's definitely good practice because I haven't raced on this course before.
yeah,
That else.
and not
Thanks, Piglet.
On a Sunday, or I don't know if that's what it is, but something like that.
yeah, it's not gonna be fun.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm not racing that one.
Oh, well, this one was a good time of day. Yeah, have a shower and sit on the couch and watch something till midnight.
All right, catch you later, guys.
I'll be. See you. Thanks, guys. Good work.
See you, man.
Thanks a lot, boys. Thank you. See you later.
Yeah, Piglet. Let's go, Nova. I'm in the lounge now if you want to chat in the lounge. Yeah, Piglet, that's the thing usually. Because we've all done 50 plus on Zwift. So usually we've done the courses a million times, even if it's just slightly different directions. But this is a bit like New York when I first raced ZRL. I get disorientated, so I just need to do the course more and more. Waitangi is good because it's basically an open world where you can see the mountains, so you know where you are on the map, just by the horizon. With this in New York, the horizon's often 10 metres in front of you. Turn the music up. I was surprised there, because I haven't raced for 3 weeks. My TT was, well, it was probably as I expected, but I was expecting to get dropped on this course. But the climb's so fast. If it was a volcano, I definitely would have been dropped.
Hey Ben, how you doing?
Hey, Piglet. Pretty good.
Marvellous, you did well, mate. Well, you think you're not that fit at the moment?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's all relative, isn't it? Like I'm doing better than when I first raced against you and David.
Yeah, that's true. How'd your boys get on overall?
David finished 2 spots behind me. The bloody sandbagger.
You knew he was going to do that, didn't you?
The more he complains, the better he does.
Yes, that's true. If you were to chop one of his legs off, it'd probably add 10%.
That's true. We should get him a hand cycle.
I saw that Magnum practice with the arms, isn't it?
Well, that's the other thing too. Me and David put on weight over the holidays, and we've trained our butt off for the last 2 weeks. So that training, we're not super into it, but we've probably got a bit of longevity.
Yeah, it's a bit early to absorb that, isn't it?
Yeah, like I'm expecting to absorb it. I was trying to absorb it so that I'm flying in the middle of ZRL.
Yeah, sounds good. Me too, hopefully.
Kyle's trying to absorb his every day.
A 24-hour cycle.
I've got to look at the results and see what they are. I didn't really pay attention. I was just checking out because David and I came top in our group, but I was keeping an eye on our aero group. Josh is the important one. He's our GC rider. He finished up there with us.
Yeah, nice. He's good bottom kilos, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not quite at Laverack, but he'll definitely get there. He's only just started doing Zwift this year, I think.
Okay, a bit of craft then, so...
Yeah, exactly. Because he's a runner, so he's got the engine. He just needs to work on his positioning, but he's definitely getting there.
Yeah, well, I think most of it will come down to just not doing anything stupid, like missing brakes, and then just whatever you do up the Alp, really.
Yeah, it was good because he wasn't off the front and he wasn't too far behind. Like he was on the climb, he was always around where I was.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
And he's definitely got a good team with Arrow around him. Jay really is like you, he runs a really good ship. He's always very calm and patient.
Yeah, that's good. Some sensible chit chat when the old brand starts hitting the fan.
Yeah.
I think.
What happened?
my-
What happened, Paul?
Oh yeah, Josh is 1 ahead of us, which is good.
I just stuck to the rules, David. Funny enough.
Bloody,
Yeah.
bloody
I
Paul
seen him say-
Paul
I seen him
Squarepants.
say go, and then it was a fucking shit show straight away. And then before you knew it, we were on the fucking sprint, and nobody sprinted for it. And then I think a couple did, and then everybody did. So obviously them that was at the back just got gaps, and that was it.
But it was even way before then when I was literally dropped. I'm pretty sure I read, I might be wrong by this, and correct me if I am. It said 2.5 watts per kilo and 25k an hour. Is that right?
No, 3.5.
So I was doing 3.5, and 45k an hour. And the guy was right beside me, the guy who was doing the chit chat. You know, you could see him on my right hand side, and it said behind me and all this shenanigans because they didn't have the leader thing in the middle. No one could really read what he's saying, and he basically said behind me and all that sort of bollocks. And I was thinking, well, I am. There's about 6 of us behind you, and then everyone around me started sprinting past him. And I thought, I'm not going to get DQ'd, so I'll just stick with what I'm doing. And yeah, before you know it, even he was sprinting. And because the sprint comes so quick, he couldn't then say stop. And
That's the worst thing.
You
If you're going to have a dropout, Stefan,
because everyone was typing like clusterfuck, what's going on?
if you're going to have a dropout, Stefan, you want it before the climb.
All the comments are just going over the top of what he was saying. So they're just sending up like a local pickle, and I was definitely not interested in sprinting for no reason. Said that. So hopefully the results will be -50 for everybody, apart from me and one other person who's still in the pen.
Yes, get Mick to send an email.
Yeah, we'll try. Although officially I'm not on his team, so
I was sort of hanging because I kind of treat it like an Aussie Hunt Day ride with the beacon. I was like, I'm going to be up near the front. I don't want to be the wanker at the front, but I'm hanging around 50th so I can see the front.
yeah.
And then I started dropping back, but I was like, nah, this is getting silly. So I started going again. But a guy started sprinting past me. I was like, oh shit, they're going for the sprint battle. I've got to go.
Yeah. Change your numbers, and they've not even started the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the classic, you snooze, you lose. I definitely snoozed.
Yeah,
We've
it
done
was
the
a
same
bit
thing
of
again.
a shit show, wasn't it? I suppose
Yeah.
130 riders or whatever they were in a sprint pretty much straight away after the neutralised. It was always going to be people going off the front.
Hey, I'm streaming. It's got to be a laugh fest.
It was comical, and there was another, I don't know what it was, halfway around
Yeah, Marco.
the sort of course, like, you know,
That last
full-
sprint was long.
full, halfway of the distance, let's say. Someone asked about the next lap, are they timed? And someone said, read the fucking rules. I was thinking, I did that, and then I'm sat here. I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah,
to
I've seen
time.
that. I've seen you say read the rules or do your research or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, did Wahula Colt talk? Because I was asking my aero team, I was like, where is this guy? And they're like, oh, he's position 70 or 80.
No, we had no Discord. There's no one in there, so I'm not going to join on my own. So I put you in my ears and on the old stream instead. Far more entertaining than
Yeah.
me talk to myself.
Well, I think it definitely helped because I got an idea of where he was. So I was like, okay, I don't want him to fall all the way back. He's not 2 kilometres behind everyone.
So, yeah. Even when I was, I think it was about 4 or 5 seconds, Callum actually direct messaged and said, do you want a wheel? And I said, no, don't worry about it. It's way too late for that. That was all of our team tactics in one go.
Fucking wank, isn't it?
I
It
had
saved
fun.
me burying myself anyway.
Yeah, I had fun. I mean, our team, we were laughing because I was like, well, this is actually pretty good because it was go, but no one was quite sure. So it was hard, but it wasn't stupid.
Yeah, you know, in the last series, did the messages come up in the middle or was it still on the side?
Yeah.
Nah, I think it was on the, for us it was on the side, I thought. But there was no one chatting. Like in this one, you've got all the Europeans all being knobheads. In our one, we had the Africans and us, so we didn't, we didn't chat.
Yeah,
It was definitely in the middle.
Weren't it?
I'll check my
I
stream.
remember. I think
Yeah,
it was
I think
someone
it-
Perkins. Is it Tim Perkins? Is that who it was?
It was Stevie Carson last series.
Tim-
For
they mo-
R3,
Tim Perkins raced
Three,
us.
is it?
3R rather.
Yeah, Tim Perkins was the guy I was racing it on the last stage.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he was sort of in the front, wasn't he? I remember now.
But yeah, it was definitely because we're in the European knobhead league where everyone's chatting to each other, talking about walking their fish.
Is there another race later on, Paul, that you can join or not?
Oh, sod that. No, I still had to sprint because once I saw this big lump coming from behind, and oh my god, what's that? I just presumed it was because the course is just like spaghetti. I presume it was your group just gonna shoot off on another bit of spaghetti. It was actually the bees, so I just jumped on the back of them just to make it less miserable.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So you
And I think
Still
that
had to sprint.
Yeah, in the fastest through sector, it's like right down to 90th place or something, isn't it?
I think I got some top 20s and top maybe 12 or something on one or two of them.
Yeah, but it's not like
Yeah,
ZRL where it's top 10. Basically, even if you get 50th, if you're going for points, you've got to sprint.
Yes, yeah. Every point counts, so to speak.
David's lucky. He's in a team that don't give a shit about the points.
So the leg's all right then, David, after all the despair.
Yeah, quite good actually. That first one, I was saying in the other chat that it didn't really happen, but obviously the front strung out, so I had to do a bit of an effort to stay in, and that was harder than just doing the fucking sprint, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was
Like,
real strung out.
Like a minute of VO2 and upper threshold, or a 15 or 20 second sprint, so
Yeah. The old classic, isn't it? If you just punch it and get the speed up, you can save some matches.
well, I just went with that in the end, apart from one other that comes, I think there was one where we sprinted, and then there was another one, but 2 minutes later, and I just didn't have anything left to do it. But then, like I said, it were harder anyway, so you'd have been better off just kicking and doing it for 10 or 15 seconds. But,
Yeah.
yeah, good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I saw you shooting past me on one of the sprints. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just staying in.
Yeah, I
They
had
do
a
come
good
pretty
dig on
close,
the
don't
couple.
they?
Yeah, that's going to be fucking brutal in the ZRL, that is.
Oh yeah, because I think it will be fastest first through as well, won't it? Or first over.
Yeah, first
Yeah,
over and
at
fastest
least
through.
At least on one of the laps, I bet. It'll be horrendous.
Just thinking, is it still heavier points towards fastest through rather than first over? So it's 20 down, then 10 down, isn't it, point wise?
Yeah, we'll see if that's do that
Yeah, I
this year,
think so.
this season.
That does encourage not breaking away, which is a bit annoying. But I guess it's 2 laps, isn't it, ZRO? Or is it 1?
I haven't checked.
If
Hopefully
it-
hopefully it's half a lap.
I think it's
Yeah,
1.
hopefully it's just a sprint and that's it. Call it a day then at like the same time.
Hopefully it's not neutralised.
Oh god, yeah. Don't get stung twice.
Yeah, I suppose you've got to think of that as well in the ZRL. It can be full gas from the start, hang on,
Yeah.
and then the sprint will be here before you know it.
But you don't want to be in the first 20 for the sprint, otherwise.
No, you need to
hit
be coming
three.
through the back, don't you, as well, so you've got to time
Yeah.
it perfect.
But then
Yeah.
not let a gap go.
How do you time that sprint, David? I chased them down and then I had to let myself go back in the group to get the momentum back up again for the sprint.
Yeah, I don't really know what I did.
Classic David.
I beat Mr. Laverack anyway, I think we all did.
Yeah, I was good. Josh was one ahead of me, I saw, and then you were two behind
I
me.
did not.
Poor old Paul.
It just says inside my the F1. Obviously, it's so different. It would just be me plus 1 lap.
I went through everybody and gave everybody a ride on apart from Ed as well. Just him that
You
didn't
are
have
mean.
one.
Scotty approves.
Bless him.
So he just was turned off his phone for until 10 o'clock or something.
Lucky I got Noah watching the stream.
There was I jumped in there in Ed's stream in between, and there was all going, "Oh, why are you racing Ferrero? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?"
Yeah, I took some screenshots with the TT when Ed went past you.
Yeah, he came past pretty quick. There was no I could do about that. I was already on my limit.
It's actually quite fun. Like it's good seeing riders that we know, but also racing them because we've got so many riders in that thing now. So we would have to ride two backpedal teams. So I like it this way anyway.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
That IDT was absolutely awful. I don't think I've gone off so badly like that for a long time.
Yeah, what times did you guys get? I was getting ready with my stream and shit, so I got no idea.
I don't know actually. Yeah, I wasn't paying much attention to that.
I saw Greg Morgan, because Greg Morgan's the guy that I've often raced against, because he's, what was he, in Thailand or something? He's flying at the moment. Ed overtook him, but only just. He was about 2 seconds or so behind Ed, I think. Hey, Carl.
He's a chap I did the, what was it? Was it the Uber or something?
Yeah, it's a good
And he had
Carl.
a drop out at the top of the Alp.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? I have to remember that.
Yeah, he's running Apple TV, and every time he does that course, every time he gets to the top of the Alp, it keeps kicking him out. It's very funny, but also very shit for him.
That's a wonderful glitch for Zwift to do for you, isn't it? Especially on that course.
We got Carl and Scott in the stream.
Bet they love it, don't they?
Carl said he had a coma last night from all the chocolate. Or Scott, I should say. You should watch the.
Stick to Magnum.
You should watch the
Much better, isn't they?
the start again, Carl. It's absolute comedy.
The mini ones, obviously.
I'm going to tell Carl that we smashed your piglet. You're absolutely useless.
Yeah, absolutely fucking useless. Jesus.
Don't do
That's,
any. Don't follow Piglet, Carl.
Actually, he was. I was watching him in the bees, sort of smoozing around.
Yeah, how did the neutral start go for you, Carl?
He had a good PT.
Oh yeah, he says
was
that
he up 5
Carl-
or 6.
Carl's in your group. Hey, I'm sliding. I think I need a wheel truing.
Right, boys, I'm done. Thank you very much, Ben.
No worries, thanks guys. That was awesome.
Yes, fun
Well,
times.
Except for you, Piglet. Still, it's good having you in the chat.
It's better for me.
Yeah, good training.
Speak to you later, boys. Ta-ra.
Yeah, have a good one, chaps. Laters.
You're such a knobhead, Carl. Oh, hilarious. I was worried I was going to do that too, Carl. So you just do what Piglet says. Did anyone stream your race? Buddy backpedal being knobheads, eh, Marco? Is this a burrito van? I need a burrito, guys. I must have burrito vans in Japan. Oh, it's a koi. I'm just gonna ride around all night like Ian. My aero team were asking about some of the riders because we usually don't ride against the Europeans. So true, Piglet. I don't like this graphics. No, I wasn't going to say I don't like you guys. See, it looks stupid without a reflection. They should just make it a dull surface. I'm going to check, see if it does a filter at the end of the ride. Yeah. How close did Kyle get to it? I forgot to bring my microwave into the room. Give myself a dropout. All we needed is some burritos and Katie. Someone who told me that car did 3.999, 95% for 20 minutes. So how good would it be, Kyle and Katie streaming together? Hey, what am I doing on the side of the road? All I want is a burrito, guys. Where is it? Getting hungry. Give myself another, what have I got in here? Probably another 40 grams of carbs, 40 grams of sugar. Got to stir the sugar. It's gone hard. Just make it a fixie car. That way you got no reason to get the shits with it. Just ride around. What am I doing? 40, 39, 25. I've got the cadence sensor on the Dorito, so it bounces around a bit more when you're not doing. Oh, poor buddy Kyle sprinted off the front. He got in trouble. I need a super chat, Kyle. I'll send you my super chat money if I get it, so you can buy yourself a Chica 5. I need a very rich donor. I wonder if there's an issue with the firmware or something, because didn't Phil Lovett have the same issue recently? It seems to happen way too much. Mr. Sinister. I was going to say, is that Lawson Craddock, but it's something Ian Craddock. I should probably go, guys. It's now 10:30 at night. I've got a very old bike, Paul. It's the one that I ride outdoors to. I've been thinking about saving my pennies, or in reality selling my motorbike and getting myself a decent, well not decent, get myself a trainer that I'm allowed to enter bigger events with. But then that Zwift bikes concept's been released, so it should be released sometime this year. And the reality is I don't need to buy a new trainer. So I'll wait to see what happens with that. If I was a little bit more entrepreneurial, I probably could have sold one of my trainers during the COVID lockdown and made a little bit of money out of it. Yeah, Kylie, might have just, because we're not really going for points. We're just doing this to get ready for the ZRL and also do the TTT for Josh. Because I kind of, as I do, I always dig holes for people and push them in. I mentioned this series ages ago and Josh said he was keen. And it was just Josh that was keen, so I said, okay, I'll see if I can get something together for you, Josh, and you can go for GC. All because I knew that there's an up climb. So we've got a few riders for this stage and the TTT, and then basically I think it's just David maybe next week's races, and Josh, obviously Josh. But it's good to get the team together before ZRL, see where we're at. I've got to stop the stream on that highlight, Scott. It's definitely an in joke, so if anyone else is watching this, Scott lives near David, who was racing tonight. And David's a mad fish person, and that's how David met Scott. So Scott had to go to David's place and walk his fish while David's riding. It's not so funny, is it? Oh, nice one, Carl. Alright, Carl, you definitely get an outro for that sandbagging effort. You guys can keep chatting. See y'all.
Good job, boys. Good job.